Hi, my name is Jenna Love and I'm a clinical psychologist. I work in the Red Cell Pain Management and Psychology Service at St George's Hospital. I'm going to talk you through a body scan over the next maybe 10-15 minutes or so, and this is particularly for people who are attending our pain management program, specifically for people with sickle cell disease, but it's also something that you could try it at home even if you haven't tried it out in the group with us already. So if you have any questions about mindfulness, I have got an introductory video on the channel, and feel free to contact me if you're already linked in with the service or any other health professional you might be working with. So the body scan is often practiced in lying, so lying down, but you can also practice it seated. And so taking a moment now just to find the position and the posture that's going to be as comfortable as it's possible for you to be for the next 10 or 15 minutes or so. And letting whatever position you're in, letting your eyes gently close if that's right for you, or if not, maybe just finding a spot that your gaze can just gently rest on. You don't need to watch along with the video, there's nothing to see, but just listen to my voice as best as you can. And as you lay here or sit here, just starting to become aware of the points that your body is in contact with the chair or the bed, whatever's supporting you. That might be your feet if you're sitting and you can feel the ground beneath your feet. Or it might be, if you're lying, it might be places where your legs, your back, your arms are supported by the bed or the floor or wherever you're lying. Just settling into this practice as best as we can. Whatever's been happening before, whatever happens afterwards, just letting go of those thoughts as best as we can, and knowing that by choosing to make this decision to practice today, you've already done something fantastic to support yourself and your health and the journey that you're on. So as we lay here or sit here, feeling those points of contact beneath with the whatever's supporting us and the ground beneath that, maybe just whenever you're ready, becoming aware of the fact that you're breathing. And just following along with the breath for a couple of breaths, not needing to change the breath at all. Just being curious about how the breath is today. As the whole body sits here breathing, or lays here breathing. And then whenever you're ready, we are going to send your awareness down to your feet. And knowing that doing so might bring up a lot of sensations, might bring up not many sensations at all. Just whatever is present is absolutely fine. So what's going on with your feet today? Hello feet, hello toes. Maybe even seeing if you can, not moving your feet as much, but just tuning in. Is there anything going on in your big toes? Is there anything going on in the toe next to it? Might be coldness, might be warmth, might be numbness, might be tingling, might be sharp sensations. Whatever is there, just noticing it as best as you can. Not trying to change it, not searching for sensations. And then we will take a breath, the next breath. Maybe just experiment, just play with this idea of seeing if you can imagine your breath going all the way down to your feet on your next in-breath. just see if you can imagine your breath going all the way down to your feet. And then we can let go of awareness of our feet, and we can intentionally move that awareness through the ankles and into the lower half of the leg. So the shin at the front, the calf at the back. Again, not needing to move these areas of the body so much, but just seeing anything that's present. Does the right feel different from the left? Is there tightness? Is there cramping? Is there a sensation of warmth or coldness or itching? Whatever's there, just seeing if you're able to notice it. The shins, the calves, maybe even down into the ankles or up into the knees, but the lower part of the body. It might change over time. There might be nothing when you start, and then there might be little parts that start talking to you. Being curious about what happens, what those sensations are. And then on the next in-breath, we play with this idea of sending the breath down to the shins, to the calves, intentionally sending the breath down to the lower part of the body. And maybe as we breathe out, we let go and we move the awareness into the knees, into the thighs, into these, they're getting into the big muscles, the thighs, the top half of the legs. And what's going on today? You might want to spend a little moment thinking about the right thigh, and then thinking about the left thigh. And knowing as you do this, like with all of the practices that we've done, that you might find that your awareness starts to wander. We get distracted by thoughts, or we realise that our mind has just gone to a thought without even noticing. And that's totally normal, not a problem at all. As soon as we notice it, then we can make that choice and choose to bring our awareness back to our thighs. And any sensations that are present in our thighs, any tightness, any tensing. And then we experiment with sending the in-breath down to the thighs, bathing them in warmth, in kindness maybe, if that feels interesting to play with today. And then on the out-breath we let go of the thighs and we move our awareness up into the pelvis, into the hips, maybe even into the lower part of the abdomen, the stomach, maybe feeling the breath moving through the lower part of the abdomen, the stomach. What's here? What's present? And knowing that as we're moving through the body in this way, it's probably quite likely that we're going to encounter difficult sensations, pain, tightness, aching, soreness. And just knowing that we've always got choices about how we work with those sensations. They're always there anyway, but what happens to them when we bring our awareness to that part of the body? Can we get curious? Do they stay exactly the same? Or are there little fluctuations and changes? Do we notice that chain reaction of thoughts or judgments or not wanting or pushing it away? All of this is great to notice, great to be aware of. and knowing that we always have that choice of whether to stay with our awareness in this area of the body, or if at times it just feels too much or it feels like it's not helpful, knowing that we can always bring awareness back to the breath, or back to the breath in any part of the body that it's helpful. So with the in-breath, we choose to experiment with this idea of bringing the breath right down into the pelvis, the hips, the abdomen. And then we let go on the out-breath as we bring our awareness up to the chest, the back, the upper part of the body, maybe up into the shoulders as well. And we go, ooh, what's here today? A twitch, a desire to move, an ache, a warmth, a sensation of our clothes. Whatever it is, whatever we notice, or even the absence of sensation. Just holding it all lightly. Experimenting with that idea of maybe not trying to change things, not trying to push them away. Just for this moment in time, are we able to just accept the sensations on our body just as they are? And then we bring that breath into our chest, into our back, into our shoulders. And as we breathe out, we bring our awareness down our shoulders into our arms. Maybe all the way down into our hands, our fingers. Maybe again taking a moment to see if the right hand, the right arm feels any different from the left arm, the left hand. What's present? What sensations are here in our arms today? Twitches or tingles or tweaks? Just holding it all in awareness today. Or at least experimenting with that idea. And then we breathe our breath all the way, our in-breath all the way down our hands and our arms. And as we let go, we breathe out, we bring that awareness up into our neck, into our head, into our face, into our scalp, into our eyes, our nose, our ears, our mouth. And we think about any and all, or we think about or we feel any or all sensations that are present. Do we get a playful little itch or a desire to scratch our nose? A sensation of warmth or coolness? Does one side feel different from the other? And then we experiment with this idea that we've done all the way through today of breathing the breath up into the head, into the face, into the scalp. How does that feel? And as we let go, maybe we just sit here. We let go of awareness of the head specifically, and we just bring our awareness to rest on the whole body now. How does the body feel right now? Are there any areas that are particularly speaking to us? If we feel calm, maybe we don't feel calm at all, but if we do feel calm, can we identify where in the body we feel that? If we feel sleepy, where in the body do we feel sleepy? Is it behind the eyes? Is it in the heaviness of the chest? So just bringing that beautiful curiosity. So easy here to get into the judgments or the not doing things as I should be doing. And just see if we can let go of that as best as we can. And just bring that beautiful curiosity into our whole body. Our whole body sitting here breathing. And just as we start to work towards the end of our practice today, if it feels right for you, just taking a moment to sort of give yourself a little metaphorical pat on the back, a little, hey, well done. Not easy to do this stuff. It's not easy to carve out the time in our day to practice. And knowing that we can always take this awareness of our breath and our body with us, and we can drop below the busyness of the day or the thinking, judging, to notice what's going on in our body. And then we make the decision about how to move from this practice into the next moments of our day. So see if you can notice the decision to open your eyes before you realise, oh, I've already done it. See if you can notice what parts of your body feel like they might need a little stretch or a little wiggle. Maybe see if you can notice that before you find that your body's already, oh, it's gone. Autopilot is off and it's gone and done it. And then making those decisions, what's right for you. Maybe gradually open your eyes when it's ready. Maybe a little stretch. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. Those of you who know me know that it's my trademark. I've gone very slightly over time, over planned. But thank you so much for creating the time to join me today. And do let me know any feedback on any of the mindfulness or the other films on our YouTube channel. Take care. Bye bye.